This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. The hosts keen to get going here. The visitors asking themselves whether they have perhaps already done enough.
Well, Peter, it may be a narrow lead, but initially they won't have to think about extending it. This has to be an exercise in quietening a hostile home crowd, and that can be achieved with a game plan of containment and frustration. A souring of this atmosphere will feel like another goal for them, so that's what they've got to try and cling to early on, and then they can manage it from there.
The action has already started. Everton made the most of their home advantage, winning the first leg. And even a draw here will send them through. Davis. Salvio. Going through. The defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
It's a loose ball. He's making good use of his strength there. Just refuses to be out-muscled. And he's there to cut it out. Iwobi. Keane. Now it's Salvio. Salvio tore at them and just came up short.
Well, he was thinking about headlines, I'm sure, but he ought to focus more on breaking lines.
Keane.
It can only get better, this. We haven't seen a shot yet, and I'm hoping that when we do, it'll spark a whole series of them, because it needs livening up.
Corner it is then. Tries one! Cleared without complication.
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Schneiderlin gets it back. Zagadou. Keane.
Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now.
And that's sprayed out wide. He's made sure that that won't get through. Davis. Plays it over to the other flank. And he's on a charge. Gorgeous control there. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. He gets past his man. Schneiderlin. And it's Iwobi. If you have just joined us, you'll be glad to know that you haven't missed a goal. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Salvio plays a clever pass. Goalkeeper's ball. Davis. Tries to get it forward quickly. Schneiderlin. Schneiderlin drives it forward. Out to the right. Salvio. And through to the goalkeeper. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless.
Everton will be relatively happy. They've protected their lead, and now the onus is on their opponents to start taking a few risks, which may play right into their hands.
And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
At least there's always a plus side to
Shapes to shoot! Yeah, he's fouled him there. Zagadou. And it's Iwobi. Well, it did look promising to start with, but in the end they were thwarted before they could even make it into the final third. Schneiderlin. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Just brushed off the ball there. Davis tries running with the ball at his feet. Tries to switch the play. And if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Davis. Loose. Hits one! He's got away with one there.
That's just front foot reinforcement. Pressure leads to mistake, leads to chance.
Standard Liège can make their change now with a break in play. All the way back and they start again. Keeper's got good distance on that. Keane. Davis. He's gone for goal! A great save, real class.
Well, as test goalkeeper, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Everton have found chances hard to come by, so that's perfectly understandable.
It's being played forward. Schneiderlin battles to win it back. And it's played forward. Iwobi. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Over to the left. There will be a throw-in. Forward it goes. He's gone for it!
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Gets away from his opponents. Crowd calling for him to... shooting chance! Yes! Finally the breakthrough! And that really is so impressive.
That's always a great sight, you know, on a football pitch. Nimble-footed, show great balance and a really cool head to finish. And that kind of dribbling is really smart.
The changes then in quick succession. Everton have made their breakthrough, so can they build on it? Now it's Iwobi. Chipped through. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Schneiderlin. Brings it forward. He's found his man. Iwobi. Going for goal! They've scored! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Everton are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts because he has put in a real honest shift.
Everton grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
He's had a shot! Hoists it forward. And here's Salvio. Calvert goes for goal! They are rampant! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this is obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished. Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Keane. Standard Liège get it back again. Tries to get it forward quickly. Looks to clip it forward. C has that under control. And time is up. Well, it was tense to start with, but all smiles now. Deservedly, they are through. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Everton simply made their superiority count. They found cruise control.
What a lovely, lovely day. Absolutely glorious weather here as we welcome you to a football match of considerable significance, great consequence in this part of the world. They've been talking about this one for a while and they have rolled up to it in fantastic numbers. You should have seen the roads outside the ground in the hour or two leading up to it. It has been bumper to bumper, the traffic has been extraordinary, but the level of expectation is also very, very high. And these supporters who were queuing round the block for their tickets as soon as we knew the date of the fixture, well, now they can't wait for it to begin. And begin it will any second now. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I'm going to pick João Moutinho. I call him the ferret.
Sigurdsson! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Gylfi Sigurdsson really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Plays it back. Goes for goal!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Everton go ahead, 1 goal to the good. Dendoncker. Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
And it's Raul. Everton were imperious when the two sides last met. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Everton have it back and they can go again. Iñigo tried to play it through.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Everton scored early, of course, and the score is 1-0. And here's Raul, over to the left. Jota with the cross. And he's there to cut it out. Sigurdsson. Richarlison. Calvert-Lewin, he's had a goal! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Richarlison. He's found his man. And he's cut it out. Richarlison. It's a loose ball. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. And it's Raul. Jimenez gets it out to the wing. Jota plays it out to the flank. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. That had too much on it. Sigurdsson, he's got away. Gomez, and the finish! Had a shot. Hoists it forward. Boli plays it out to the wing. Jota looks to get on the end of this. Digne. Played into space out wide. Well played, he saw that coming. Richarlison needed to come up with a better ball.
Yeah, I mean, I think he did well to spot the run. He just didn't get enough behind it. It happens.
Jota not easily shrugged off the ball. Richarlison. It's Calvert-Lewin! Forward it goes. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Hoists it high. João Moutinho can hoist it clear. Done very well to intervene. And it's half-time here. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football. But still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. More than decent game up to now. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Everton head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. Already up and running for the second half.
Everton going well here, and they're in a good position to kick on and add to their lead. They don't have to overcommit, but they can place more emphasis on stretching their advantage without necessarily...
He's gone for it! Yes! They are right back in business. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Raúl Jiménez showed real composure then. I mean, how often do you see a player do everything right until he gets into the box, only to completely kind of fluff the finish? Not him.
Well, oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Sidibe has come steaming up from the back for this. Away from immediate danger.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
Cut out in the nick of time. Jota. Wolverhampton can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. And it's Adama Traore. Raúl
Jiménez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Calvert-Lewin. Calvert-Lewin! Oh, taken with style! And they get themselves in front! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There is no reaching that.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Everton go into the lead. Jota. He's left his man. Just brushed off the ball there. Mina demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten. Richarlison drives it forward. Not offside that time. Keeper sends it forward.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Lucas Moura. Ball's loose, who's getting there? João Moutinho plays it forward. And that's been won straight back. Richarlison. Jota. Dendoncker tries to get it forward quickly. Raul. Sigurdsson. Now the counter. It's Sigurdsson! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Everton have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Dendoncker hands it over to the other flank. Schneiderlin.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frightened of people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
And here's Salvio. And the shot! Oh, that's a waste.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
Ruben Neves. Has he found his man? That'll be a throw. Sidibe gets it back.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Rapidly approaching the end. Wolverhampton are facing now the prospect of failing to make it into the European elite. And it's Salvio. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. Shot at goal! Managed to get it away. Everton get it back again. Calvert-Lewin! Oh, a very decent attempt. Two minutes to be added on. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Gets the better of his man. Sidibe battles to win it back. And that is that. Everton have held on. A knife-edge game, a single goal margin, but they have won it. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Everton showed us why it's so important to seize the initiative. Once in front.